us used to promise each other that we would stay together.
Found themselves trapped in the lost village. On the day of the ceremony, the village vanished.
I'm sorry. I have to go. Please, save yourself. Mayu? What happened? No matter what happens, I'll forgive you. Mayu! Mayu! Mayu!
Hurry up, inside, out of here. Or else you'll lose someone you love.
Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly.
Kill me.
Hey folks, Sandamtod here, gonna do a commentary on Fatal Frame 2. This is one of my favorite horror genre games. It's on the PS2. They did 3 of these. I think they only released 2 on the Xbox. I have 2 and 3 on the PlayStation 2, and I have 1 and 2 on the Xbox, and I'll explain why as we kind of go along here.
Didn't we always promise each other that we would always be together?
There's a pretty detailed story with this. I don't want to talk over a bunch of it, but plus this gameplay is super long, so I can kind of let some of it play a little bit. Play.
Yeah.
It's got really good graphics for PS2.
Is your leg okay? Does it hurt? It does a little, but I'm fine. Meow? Yes? Never mind.
Evidently they were playing in the woods or something, and one of them had an accident and hurt her leg.
Mayu, about that time back then.
If you watch the intro, you kind of know the premise of what's going on. If you skipped it, go back and watch it, I guess. It's the best way to sum it up.
Mayu! Where are you going?
She just entered the village grounds, and it followed the other one in there, and now they're kind of stuck there.
Stop! Wait! Mayu!
It even like goes from day to night here, which is kind of unnerving. And you hear like chanting or singing and see some like firelight in the distance. Pretty spooky. This is the only one of the three that I've actually beaten. Originally what had happened is I bought this game used at a Blockbuster Video, and the case and the case art were for Fatal Frame 1, and I thought that was what was in the game case. I got home and stuck it on and didn't pay a lot of attention to the title screen because I wanted to get right into the game. And then I shortly realized after I played it a little bit that it didn't jive up with what it read on the back of the box, and I pulled the disc out and noticed that it said Fatal Frame 2 on it, so actually, I didn't buy Fatal Frame 1 till a couple years ago. This one I've had for maybe, I don't know, since maybe a year after it came out or whatever. The music and the ambiance is definitely creepy. I know one of them's name's Mayu. I don't know what the other one's name is. Miko, I think.
Mayu? A lost village.
Second time we see the title screen, you'd think I would have figured it out earlier.
I've heard about this place. A long time ago, there was a village here that disappeared during a festival. People who get lost in the woods are trapped by the village. Could this be that place?
I did like Resident Evil in the series, especially the first three, the trilogy, and actually Code Veronica is really solid, but after that, I don't know. I didn't dig 4 as much as a lot of people did. I never even finished it. But I really wasn't a huge like horror genre fan with video games. I never played Silent Hill on the PS1. I think I picked up Silent Hill 2 and played it on the PS2, but it wasn't like something I was, seeking out. It just kind of, oh, this might be fun, kind of deal. I know it seems kind of weird that you're playing two obviously like 10 or 11-year-old girls. But, you know, if you can get past that, it's pretty cool. Because you don't know what's around every corner. And the camera's somewhat locked down like Resident Evil. Sometimes it kind of, you know, you have an area that you can kind of roam around in. You can use the analog sticks to control the character, which is nice. I tried to kind of leave the stuff to read up on the screen long enough for people to kind of read it if they want to. It's just basically saying that this guy disappeared back a few years ago, and he was surveying something for a dam, and he disappeared. Well, he ended up in this town, and then his girlfriend goes looking for him. That's the premise for the first game. Okay, you can click it at him. Go ahead.
Whose is this, I wonder? Who
That
else
is a good
here?
question. To tell you the truth, I beat this a while back. I mean, probably 7 or 8 years ago. I couldn't tell you for sure how it ends. Not that you would want to know right here anyway. But another cutscene. They're pretty generous with the cinema.
I wonder if anyone's here.
Tecmo is one of my more favorite 8-bit. That was creepy. 8-bit genre developers. You know, they made Rygar and Ninja Gaiden and the Tecmo Bowl series, and you know, I've just always liked Tecmo, and they did these as well. The 3 Fatal Frame games. Oh, we missed something there. Come on. The video's slightly hesitating while I'm trying to film the commentary, so I'm not wanting to get too far ahead of it. But the lighting is real good on this game as well. Basically, it'll load an area, and you kind of, like, I think the inside of this house is pretty much loaded, so like every door you go through doesn't necessarily trigger a loading scenario, kind of like Resident Evil. When you would go through a door, it would have to kind of load. This game doesn't do that. The doors open, you go through, and then in the next area automatically you see from different camera angles, which is cool. Obviously, we want to go check out that room we just saw the apparition in. For some reason, it's like your other sister has somewhat, I don't know, either more in tune with what's going on, or maybe psychic or something. I don't remember exactly.
I don't want to kill anyone.
This grainy kind of video footage, you know, is pretty cool.
What was that? I don't know. I don't know.
And this game kind of paces itself differently too. It definitely takes a while to kind of get into the game itself. I mean, a lot of it is the build up until you find the camera, which will happen here in a little bit, but the camera obscura is what it's called. You can take pictures of apparitions, and you can also use it to exorcise the apparitions, which you will see coming up. I think this woman's notebook is the girlfriend of the guy who got lost, that she came looking for him. She gives you a little bit more of the information here. The third game is different. I mean, from what I remember, it's almost like you enter this town in your dreams or something, as opposed to actually being in it physically or something. Now, this is the room where we saw that ghost through the slats a minute ago when we first came in. You save the game at those Chinese lantern type of deals. And you can also save a photo album of some of the pictures you've taken. I don't know what the point is to that. I don't really remember. I think I saved the album here in a minute, but I don't save the album the first time through. And I know once I get the camera, I also start inadvertently clicking the wrong button, so I keep going into the sub menu as opposed to turning the camera on, which is really cool. No, actually it sucks, but it's just because I haven't played this game. I haven't played this game in a long time, but it's still one of my favorites when I think back on it, and it still holds up in my opinion. I was actually tempted to keep playing it after I did the playthrough here, and
I feel like we're being
I may,
watched by
but the
someone.
thing is I haven't beaten the other two, so I thought I might start in on Fatal Frame 1, but it's on my Xbox, and I don't really have my Xbox hooked up right now. So I could play 3. I've played all 3 games at some point, but I only finished this one. This is your main sub menu that I keep clicking into here in a minute. I'm really trying to fill about 35 minutes here with talking, so I don't know how well I'm going to do. I might just shut up and let you watch some of it and chime in whenever I think it's pertinent. So let's just watch some of this for a minute. There is a run button, by the way. There we go. It's kind of more of a walk a little faster kind of run, but, you know, they're supposed to be 11 years old. You wouldn't expect them to be sprinting, I suppose, but shit, I would be if I was 11 years old and stuck in this shit. So that ghost went down here somewhere. Maybe through this door? Who knows?
It's a bit cold. I wonder if anyone's really here.
Wouldn't let me go out any farther into that garden there, so... What's weird is you can't drop off that little bitty ledge, but if you go down like one, you know, step, you can go off, you know, off of it. Not even a step, it's just like a 3 inches or something, then you can drop down. I thought maybe there was another door along there. You're constantly bumping the AI sister out of the way. Now you do switch. You do switch back and forth between the two sisters at different points. Now the door is slightly ajar. It was locked a second ago.
Something's strange about this place.
Ah, what's that?
So this is the camera obscura. It takes pictures of impossible things. What was that? I can't believe so it's true. This thing is too dangerous.
The camera obscura. Mio. What's that? Is someone here?
It just tells you how to operate the camera and stuff. Don't know why I felt the need to let you all read that stuff necessarily, but you know, normally I skip it, and then I wonder if people are like, "Oh, you skipped it. Oh, damn, I was gonna read that." So definitely things are better when you get the flashlight and the camera. Later on, there's different types of film for different, like, levels of ghosts, I think. Kind of look like maybe you could go through there, but you can't.
Something's here.
I usually use the R1 button instead of the X button, because the X button lets you pick stuff up and things like that too. I got used to using the R1 as like a trigger button for shooting weapons and stuff. There's something about the points. It gives you points when you take certain pictures, and I don't really remember what that's about offhand. No real music, it's just this ambience and
Mia. Someone's here.
well, it certainly sounds like it. Padlock. Shit. I think I go back in here and save it again. I thought maybe there might be a ghost in here too as well, because she said like she felt a presence in there, but I didn't see one. That thing in the lower right corner should glow like a bluish color if there's a ghost around. I think this is where I saved the photo album as well, so you have to forgive the saving time. This is probably one of the longest gameplays I've ever done outside of my Rygar complete run, which took a little under an hour to pull off. I think it was like 58 minutes or something. I usually try to keep my gameplays about 15 to 20 minutes, and it seems like a lot of people don't initially watch them anyway. I noticed that most of my most viewed videos are gameplay videos, but it's over time. Like, I think my Wolverine Origins videos had like 14,000 views or something, and some of the others had like 7,000 or 8,000 views. And then that's not stupid, but that Bikini Karate Babe thing has like 60-something thousand views. So it seems like on the whole the gameplays get over time the most viewage, because I guess they're more timeless as opposed to being something that, oh, there's another ghost, or it might be that same one. I think it is the same one, actually.
Look.
I was doing pretty well for a while, hitting almost every ghost, and then I tank it here, and a minute I miss like 2 or 3 of them in a row. There's a lot of kind of retracing your steps, at least to this very initial first part of it. I recognize that from earlier. It's that room you pretty much went in and just found a notebook and didn't find anything else. So let's head back that way. I like how the one sister has the lame leg. It's kind of cool how they animated it.
There's someone here.
They definitely put some time in on these games. I wish the series would have continued. I don't know why it didn't continue this gen and died out last gen, and I think the reason why Fatal Frame 3 didn't come out on the Xbox was because they had already moved to the 360 by the time it came out on the PS2, and they were just like, we'll just release it on the PS2. So I was okay with that, because last gen I was a PS2 dude, so I didn't buy my Xbox till, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. Oh. Man on deck. 559 points. I don't remember what the point thing is. I would say it helps you, with leveling up or something, or buying things, but I don't think there's any of that really involved. So maybe there is. Maybe later on you can buy film or something. I don't really remember. I don't really understand why you would be buying the stuff, though, because you're basically trapped in a deserted village. So maybe it's just, I think the more points it is, or so, I really don't remember. I was gonna say maybe the more damage it did to the ghost or whatever, but this is just kind of another back way to that same door. So we pretty much have went everywhere you can go in this first building. Now that's open. It was locked a minute ago when it gave you the coal brazier picture or whatever. You never know. There is random ghosts that just kind of walk through, and if you snap their pictures, you get points or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I really don't remember what the points thing does, or if it does anything for you. Maybe it's just bragging rights, and you have your photo album or whatever. I don't know exactly. You can kind of walk with the camera with the left joystick and kind of, go strafe left and right and forward and back, and then turn left and right by looking through the viewfinder with the right analog stick. But it's hard to do. I try to do it when I'm engaging one of the ghosts here in a minute, and it's more trouble than that. Looks like a body under the rug, definitely, doesn't it? Can't do much about it. It doesn't glow, so it's not. I went in and took a picture of it anyway. Yeah, it's not glowing, so it's not going to do anything for you. But later on, as you're kind of going along, you will get a little better, and you can kind of look through the viewfinder and kind of move and strafe, and kind of take pictures as you're looking through it, which I think when you're actually trying to exorcise the ghosts and stuff is probably the best way to kind of do it. But it was difficult early on. I think it's something you just got to kind of gravitate to over the course of playing or something.
Neo, look.
Got her. You got to be quick with it sometimes. That's what I'm saying. You can really easily miss pictures, and it's not like a huge. I mean, it doesn't. It's not a huge deal if you miss pictures. I mean, some of them actually open up different things or show you things. Some of them are just purely like there she's going up the stairs. I totally screw this one. I think I even said "damn it" there on the gameplay, even though I was trying to be quiet. She's basically kind of leading you around this ghost for some reason or another. There, I hit the wrong button. I told you that was going to happen. I do it multiple times coming up here, which drives me insane. Ginger key. Go. See, I didn't get that one either. I hit the wrong button again. I was behind the shade, so I didn't get it. Another notebook. We're up to 7 notebooks. Alright. I think this is kind of the last showdown with this ghost. And then we quit playing. Or I quit playing. See, I screw this one too. So if you kind of like the genre and you're not, like I said, opposed to playing female characters or children, it's definitely spooky. The whole game is meant to be played in the dark, one of those types. Really get your adrenaline going, and it even does it more to me than like Resident Evil, because this one they really do go for the they really go for that scare factor.
friend.
trying to surprise you or have them just show up behind
Where
you
did
or
she
things
go?
like that.
This place must be. Mia! Maya?
Why?
It's basically the same shtick. You turn the camera on, but now there's this charge circle around where that blue circle or regular circle is, and you let it charge up and hit the button, and it'll do more damage to the character. And like I said, certain films will also help do more damage later on in the game. This is the very early on. See, I saw her there, and I miss her. Walked right by it. It was in the corner, and I'm just like... doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. I am playing it on easy. They do damage. I believe that bar on the right that's blue is your health bar. And you can die. I mean, it kind of seems like, well, you can't really die. Well, you can. I am playing it on easy, and we are just starting out, so, See, I'm looking way off in the nowhere, and the my sister's getting attacked. See, it says I played 26 minutes on the screen right now. See up the corner, it says film type. That's because later on you get different film types. I don't think they can actually kill, like, your sister, you know, or incapacitate her. I think it's just you. Whichever one you're controlling. I don't know why it's such a problem with this. Oh, that did it. If you like scary games, you gotta pick this up. I know they've gone kind of up. Well, they've held steady in price, I guess. They're probably $30 to $40 or something, so. Anyway, folks, happy Halloween, and thanks for watching, and see you next vid.